Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to update Keap contact with tag for GoHighLevel appointment. So I am using GoHighLevel and Keap as CRM softwares, and I have a list of contacts in Keap. Now my objective is that whenever these contacts are going to book an appointment in GoHighLevel, then the contact should be updated with a specific tag in Keap. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between GoHighLevel and Keap, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take GoHighLevel, and in action, we are going to take Keap. And we will connect both of them with the help of Pabbly Connect to automate this entire process step by step. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to update Keap contacts whenever a new appointment will be booked in GoHighLevel. So I'm using two CRM softwares, GoHighLevel and Keap, and my objective is that whenever a new appointment will be booked for a particular event in GoHighLevel, then automatically the person who has booked the appointment should be updated in Keap with a specific tag. Okay, so for automating this entire process, we will simply use Pabbly Connect. With the help of Pabbly Connect, we will set up a connection between GoHighLevel and Keap, and that we will do without any coding or programming skills. Okay, so this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping this URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, let me tell you that you are going to get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software, and you can test multiple automations with that. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that, and here a dialog box will appear in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Update Keap contact with tag for GoHighLevel appointment. After giving this name, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So I have created a folder with a name as GoHighLevel and Keap automations. I'm going to select that, and now let's click on create. As we have done that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. So as I told you that Pabbly Connect works on these two principles. So basically these two are the main concepts or the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now, because we want to build a connection between GoHighLevel and Keap, therefore, let's suppose we are going to take GoHighLevel in trigger and Keap in our action. And we want that whenever an appointment will be booked by a customer in GoHighLevel, that same customer should be updated because we have already created a list of contacts in Keap. And if that customer will be an existing contact of Keap, then automatically it should be updated with a particular tag. So here we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the appointment is booked in GoHighLevel, then only the contact is tagged in Keap, otherwise no. Okay, so after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is Lead Connector V2. So because we want to build a connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect, so in order to connect that, we have to use Lead Connector V2. So basically with the help of Lead Connector V2, we are going to set up a connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we have selected that, and now we have to select the trigger event as well. So what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So here our trigger event will be customer booked appointment, because we wanted whenever an appointment will be booked by a customer in GoHighLevel, then automatically the response should be captured over here, and with that response the workflow should get triggered. Okay, so as we have done that, we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us. So basically we have to build a connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect with the help of this URL. So it will act as a bridge for sending the data from GoHighLevel towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so along with this URL, we can find that we have also received some instructions. We need to follow these instructions very carefully to build the connection. Now first of all, I'm going to copy this URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. For this, I'm going to first of all take you towards my GoHighLevel account. So here I have selected my account, and from the left side we will find the option of automation over here. So I'm going to select automation. Now it has taken us towards the workflow list. So to build the connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect, we have to set up a workflow. Similarly, as we are setting up here in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So first of all, we have to click on this create workflow option, and then we have to select a template. Okay. So I'm going to click on this start from scratch template. We'll click on continue. So first of all, I'm going to provide a name to this workflow. Okay. So I'm going to give the name as Keap contacts. Now after giving the name, here I'm going to select the trigger and the action. So as we have selected the trigger over here, which is going to command the entire workflow, similarly we have to select the trigger over here as well. So we'll click on this plus icon and we have to select the trigger. So on the happening of each event, we want this workflow to trigger. We want that whenever the appointment will be booked, okay, by the customer, then the workflow should get triggered. So we have selected that. Now if you want, you can also change the name of your trigger, but I'm going to keep it same only. So I'm going to click on save trigger and the trigger is saved. So whenever the customer will book an appointment, the workflow is going to trigger over here. I want that when this workflow will trigger, automatically it should send the response of the appointment towards Pabbly Connect. For that we have to select our action. So let's click on this plus sign and here we have to find the action. So we want that whenever an appointment will be booked in GoHighLevel, the response should be automatically sent towards Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook. Okay, so we will select webhook over here and now we have to enter the details. So first of all, if you want, you can also change the name of your webhook. Okay, but I'm going to keep it same only. And in this URL field, we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. After doing this, let's click on save action. And here we can find that trigger and actions are saved. So this is our workflow. Now we will save this workflow. And after saving the workflow, we also have to publish it. So I'm going to turn this publish button on. And once again, I'm going to click on save. As we have done that, our workflow is published and it is saved. So let's go back towards workflow. And you can see that this is our workflow which we have created and it is published. Okay, so let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and here it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By making an appointment in GoHighLevel. And as soon as we will do that, because we have already built a connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect, the response will be captured. Okay, so this is my booking page of GoHighLevel. I'm going to book an appointment over here with this page, and the event for which I'm going to book an appointment is Pab integration. So I'm just doing a test submission over here. Therefore, I'm going to book a dummy appointment with all the dummy details, okay, just to capture the response. So let's say I'm going to book an appointment for 18th of April for 11 a.m. Okay, now I'm going to click on select and I'm going to enter the details over here of the person who is booking this appointment. So let's say the name of the person is Smart, okay, and the last name is User. Now I'm going to enter the phone number and now here I'm going to enter the email address. Okay, so I've entered all the details and now I'm going to click on schedule meeting. As we have done that, we can see that our meeting is scheduled. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and here we can find that we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details. This is the workflow name which we have provided to our workflow in GoHighLevel. This is the workflow ID. This is time zone, phone number of the person who has booked the appointment, okay, contact source, and all other details of the customer who has booked this appointment, for the name, email address and other details. Okay, this means that our connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect is successful. So now we will move forward. Our objective is that whenever we are going to receive a new appointment from GoHighLevel by a customer, because we have already created a list of contacts in Keap, so we want that if that customer will be an existing contact of Keap, then we want to update that contact with a specific tag. In that case, first of all, we have to search in Keap that whether the customer who has booked this appointment exists as a contact of Keap or no. Okay, so for that, let's move towards our action step, and in our action application, we will select Keap as our action application. And now we have to select the action event. So our action event over here will be retrieve a contact via email. So because we have received email address from GoHighLevel response, therefore I want to retrieve the contact from Keap with the help of email address. So with this step, we are going to search whether the contact exists or not. Let's click on connect. Now from the given options, I'm going to select add new connection to build a new connection with Infusionsoft by Keap account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now we'll click on connect with Infusionsoft by Keap. And here we can see that Pabbly Connect is now asking us for the permission to access our Keap account. Let's click on allow because it is 100% safe. And as we have done that, we can see that our authorization has become successful. Now, after building the connection, we have to move forward and we have to enter the email address over here. So we have already received the email address in our earlier response. We will use mapping over here. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given and we can find that here are all the details. We want to map the email. So let's select that and it is mapped. So when we have mapped this email, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, now it is going to be replaced. So whenever a new appointment will be booked in GoHighLevel by a customer, automatically this email is going to be replaced from this field and a new email will appear over here. And in that case, automatically the automation is going to work without any manual efforts. Okay. But in case if we will enter the data manually over here, then the data will become static. That means the email will become static and then it is not going to replace with each and every new response. Okay. Now when we have mapped this email, let's click on Save and Send Test Request button, and in the response we can find that we have received all the details. We have received the contact ID, we have received all the details of the, we have also received other details related to the contact. This means that this contact does exist in Keap. Okay, now when the contact exists, what we want to update the contact with a specific tag. Okay, for that once again we have to click on this Add Action Step button and we have to select Keap as our action application. So let's select that. And now we have to select the action event once again, and our action event will be apply tag to contact. Let's select that. Let's click on connect. And from the given options here, we will go with the existing connection only as we have already built the connection earlier. And as we have done that, we can see that Keap is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward. Here we have to provide two details, contact ID and tag ID. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to enter the tag ID which I want to provide. So if the person who is booking the appointment in GoHighLevel does exist in Keap, then I want to update that contact with a specific tag, and the tag is Pab integration. As you know, we have booked the appointment for the specific event Pab integration. Therefore, here I want to update the contact with the tag Pab integration. Okay. So I have selected this tag from the drop down. This means that it is going to be same each time. But now here we have to enter the contact ID and it is also given over here. But we do not want to keep it same because we want it to change every time with a new response. Therefore, we have to use mapping over here for entering the contact ID. And how we will do that? For that, we have to turn this mapping button on. Here we can see that a contact ID is appeared. So I'm just going to remove this ID from here and I will use my previous step, that is retrieve a contact via email. And apart from other details, we have also received the contact ID for this contact. Okay, so we will simply map that and done. So as we have mapped this contact ID, it has become dynamic. So it is going to change with each and every new response. Okay, so now let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. And as we have done that, we can see that the response is received as success. This means that the connection is perfectly successful. So let's go and check whether automatically this contact is tagged there or not. So I'm going to take you towards my Keap account and this is the contact which we have tagged recently. So I'm going to open this contact. And yes, we can find that the tag is automatically added over here as Pab integration. This means that our connection is perfectly successful. So now what we will do, we will simply check this workflow whether it is running fine or not. So I'm simply going to book another appointment in GoHighLevel. And as soon as we will do that, automatically the person who has booked the appointment will also be tagged in Keap. So let's suppose this time I'm going to make the appointment for this demo user. I'm going to open it and I'm going to copy this email address. Now I'm going to create an appointment with this email. So I'm going to go back towards appointment booking page of GoHighLevel. And let's say this time I'm going to book an appointment for 16th of April for 12 p.m. Okay. The name is demo user. And this is the email I'm going to paste over here. And here I'm going to enter a random phone number. Done. Book the appointment and we have scheduled the meeting for 16th April 2020. This is the duration and this is the time. Okay, so let's go and check whether automatically the person who has booked this appointment is tagged with Pab integration tag in Keap or not. Okay, so I'm going to simply refresh the page over here. And yes, here we can find that the demo user is automatically tagged as Pab integration. Okay, this means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So we have taken very simple steps, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken lead connector V2 and in action, we have taken Infusionsoft by Keap and we have connected all of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new appointment will be booked in lead connector, that means GoHighLevel, then automatically the person who has booked the appointment will be tagged in Keap. Okay, so in this way, you can very easily create this automation for setting up a connection between GoHighLevel CRM and Infusionsoft by Keap in order to tag your contacts whenever an appointment will be booked in GoHighLevel. Okay, so this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.